Hi all, it's Karen and
Pluto!
here for Karen and Bluto's None of the Review channel with another movie review.
Cool.
I'm going to apologize on some of these reviews because we watched these a while ago, but we didn't get to
What
filming
awesome
them.
movie are you doing now?
This was another one that wasn't great.
Oh, was it bad?
Pet Cemetery,
Oh, I like this.
2019.
Oh. Did I watch this?
Yeah. Rated
You say
R,
so.
hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
I had kind of heard it wasn't that great before I rented it, but I literally just needed to see how bad it was, and yeah.
We did it for you.
Yes, we did it
The
for
people
you
who
guys.
watch.
So I'm trying to sell this.
Because we care.
So let's begin.
Okay.
Okay, so basically the beginning starts, it's showing this house somewhere and then there's like blood everywhere, and that's about it. It cuts away. And it cuts away to a family riding in a car. They're discussing the woods and the scenery, and they arrive at the house that they just showed in a flashback, whatever, at the beginning. It wasn't
Yeah, whatever.
flashback, flash forward, whatever. So the family is moving to this house. I can't remember. Oh, I think the dad is a doctor or something, so he was going somewhere small to kind of relax more and be less stressed and some other garbage. But while they're
Good
getting
review.
out of the car, big tractor trailer goes by the front of the house, and I think the mom makes a comment while she's holding the little boy, who is Gage. Character names are all the same as in the original: Lewis, Rachel, Ellie, and Gage. And she makes a comment about the trucks, and I don't remember what the dad says. Like I said,
Who cares?
then it shows like the dad at work at the hospital at one point, and then it comes back to the mom and the daughter like at the house, and they see these kids with these funky, scary-looking masks on, and one of them's pushing a wheelbarrow with a dead dog in it.
That's stupid.
So basically, it's like a funeral
Yeah.
procession for this dog. You okay?
Yeah, I see it just.
Okay. So
I'll fall over.
Ellie and her mom kind of go back into the house, but then Ellie leaves the house and kind of tries to figure out where these kids went to. And she eventually finds the pet cemetery where all these pets are buried.
That is what Pet Cemetery is.
Yeah.
Where they're buried.
Yep.
Cool.
So she's looking around, and eventually in the background she sees I don't know if I want to say it's a hillside, or it's not really a mountainside, but she sees a side that leads to a higher up area. So
Hillsides usually go up.
Yeah, but it was like straight up. So she tries to start
Oh.
climbing. All of a sudden, one of the neighbors is like, hey, get down before you fall. And then she does fall and ends up getting stung by a bee. And he helps her, I think, get the needle out, get the stinger out. And I think he puts mud or something on it because it's supposed to help.
Would I be infected?
I don't know. It's probably like, because he's an older gentleman, so it might be some old way of healing. I think it's John Lithgow that plays that character, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was Herman Munster.
No, in the original it is.
Oh, I keep thinking of that.
Yeah. So eventually her mom shows up, they meet, and they kind of just go. So they're discussing, the parents are eventually discussing conversations about death, and they're debating on like, do you explain this to kids? What's the right age? And so on. Anyways, the next day while the dad's at work, this student ends up getting hit by a car and dies. What was his name? Because it was the same name in the movie, and I can't. Victor. I couldn't read my handwriting, but he ended up being a ghost that tries to help the dad, which is like in the original.
That's what I keep thinking of.
Yeah. So, anyways,
this has nothing new.
Yeah. So, anyways, that night, the doctor, the dad keeps seeing Victor's ghost, and he's trying to help him. He's talking about the cemetery and not to go there. He's trying, basically. Victor's trying to help him because the dad, Lewis, tried to save his life, even though he died. So
yeah, so you already know this if you saw the other one.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
So I have Halloween. They're going Halloween trick-or-treating, something about finding a dead church, so I don't remember.
A dead church?
Yeah, I can't read my handwriting.
Oh, you mean the cat.
Oh, they find church dead, the cat.
A dead church.
Dead church. See how
that should be a black metal band name.
Yeah,
Dead church.
There you go. We're on a black metal kick tonight. But
yeah, we were listening to something.
Anyways, the neighbor Jed like talks to dad, and he's like, hey, he shows them, and they're like, oh, we'll take care of it later. They go to bury church, and Jed says, well, there's another area you can bury him, and he'll come. Does he say about him coming back, or?
each buries his own. I don't know if he says that.
Yeah.
They
So
cut out some
so
stuff.
eventually they go to the part. If you've seen the original, they go to the part of the cemetery that's the Indian burial ground or
Something like
whatever.
that.
And the dad
Each buries their own.
Yeah, each buries their own. So the dad buries Church. Church returns the next day. Lewis goes to talk to Jed about what happened. Jed tries to kind of explain, but Church isn't acting like himself either. He's very vicious. I think the dad tries to get rid of Church a couple times, but he comes back eventually because it goes.
But the cat came back the very next
So
day.
in next thing, he goes and drops Church off. Oh, hit the other light. Goes and drops Church off somewhere, trying to get rid of him, and Ellie's upset because she can't find the cat and everything. So it goes to her birthday party. They're celebrating everything. Ellie goes out towards the road and she sees Church, the cat, coming down the road. So she goes to get the cat. I guess Gage starts following. Lewis grabs Gage. And then all of a sudden he sees Ellie on the road. The tractor trailer's coming down at jackknifes, and Ellie eventually gets killed. So they did reverse.
How old is she? 8, 10?
8 or 10. I can't remember.
Okay, here's the problem I have with that. A little kid like Gage would not know better than to go on the street. But you think an 8 or 10-year-old would know to go on the street?
Well, she was trying to get Church.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So I can
this
is
a reversal, because in the original, Gage is the child that
which is a lot more impactful.
Gets killed, which, yes.
And emotional. This is just stupid.
But this one, it's Ellie. So they go to the cemetery for the funeral. It's just, I have no buildup or emotion, basically.
They wrapped that up in a minute.
Yeah, it was okay, she's dead.
First one's
buried
wow.
Buried her.
When you watch the original, you're like, wow, you feel
I think
for
there's more of a shock factor with all that. And with this, it was okay, yeah, they found her. She was killed by the tractor trailer. I can't remember if it was the front or the back.
And you care about the ones in the first one.
Right. It was just very, very,
The acting is oh no, she got killed. Gee, what are we going to do?
Kind of like Poltergeist.
Blah, blah, blah. Or like Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Yeah.
Well, that one leads me.
So anyways, Rage and Gage. Woohoo! Rachel and Gage go to stay with Rachel's family during this time, and Lewis stays home alone.
Well, that happens in the first one.
He goes to talk to Jed, and Jed just basically tries to convince Lewis not to bury Ellie in the.
Well, he introduced him to his power.
The cemetery. But Lewis goes and digs up Ellie and ends up burying her there. Victor shows himself to Gage to try to. I have this part. They go to them at the house, and Victor's trying to show himself to Gage to help stop Lewis from what he's doing. I don't know why he presented himself to Gage.
Yeah, really. Why
Gage is 2 or 3 years old. But Lewis actually wakes up, finds Church, the cat, in the hall, and I said there's dirty footprints into the house, and Ellie asks where she is. Her hair's falling out while she's being given a bath because he's trying to clean her up and get her presentable.
She has a scar on her head?
I think.
Oh, no, I remember that.
Ellie keeps asking questions about where she has been and if she's dead. What do I have here? Finds Ellie dancing next morning in the.
Oh, doesn't she dance and then the neighbor comes over?
Yeah.
Oh no,
he finds her. She's dancing through the house in her dress she was buried in, and she's destroying things in the house. Jed eventually confronts Lewis about what he has done, and he sees Ellie in a window. So,
she's looking at her in a window.
I don't know.
Ooh, that's weird.
Ellie eventually goes to Jed's house, corners him, and basically kills him. Kind of like the way it is in the original. Which I think is scarier with Gage being.
Well, yeah, a little kid doing
that. Yeah, that's freaky. But this is kind of
who cares?
It's it's a child, but I don't know. It was.
If you want to watch a better movie with a girl killing people, watch Orphan.
I was going to say Orphan. There you go.
That's what we should do. That's cool.
Lewis can't find Ellie at one point, and then Rachel and Gage end up returning home. Rachel basically freaks out when she sees Ellie, and Ellie says, Ellie tries to hug her, and Rachel's like, "Get away from me." So Ellie's like, "Mom doesn't want her there," and neither does she. Is what she says to Mom. I think she says to Lewis. So at one point, Ellie starts trying to kill Mom. So Lewis is trying to, find Ellie. They eventually end up back around the pet cemetery area.
Oh yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, like I said,
Oh,
no, Ellie kills Rachel before they leave the house because Lewis is trying to get Gage out.
doesn't somebody hit somebody with a shovel?
Something like that. I think it's in the cemetery part, but before they go there, Ellie corners Rachel in the house. Lewis gets Gage out, sticks them in the car, tells them not to unlock the door for anybody until he sees them. And then Ellie kills Rachel. She's dragging her through the woods back to the cemetery.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, she's just like dragging her by her leg or
Something
something.
like that. It's like, really?
Yeah, I mean, there's this little
Sheesh.
like 8-10-year-old dragging a full-grown woman through the woods.
Maybe she got strong superpowers and she
So,
came out from dead.
Lewis gets into the woods. Ellie blames him for everything, tries to kill him. All of a sudden, Rachel comes up from behind and like I stabs him like with something like a pitchfork or something, like something sharp through
Or a fire poker. I don't know.
something.
You get the idea.
Yeah. So basically, Rachel
Stabbed.
came back very quickly after being buried. Apparently.
Well, maybe the older you are, the quicker you come back.
Yeah, and then it basically ends with all three of them, Ellie, Rachel, and Lewis, walking back. Gage sees them coming and unlocks the doors.
That's stupid.
So, like I said, if you want to watch a better one, watch the original.
Yeah, we're trendy. We always like the original better.
Yeah, we're so trendy. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't.
Oh, and they closed the movie with a crappy remake or a crappy cover of the Ramones song.
Crappy remake. Yeah,
well, you know what I mean.
It was a crappy remake all around.
Well, the song was horrible at the end too.
Yeah, there was a song in the original. What I don't want to be buried in Pet Cemetery.
Well, let's go Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery. Yeah,
it is awesome.
But like I said, if you're looking for a better one,
I don't want to be buried.
I think this one even said
Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery 2 was better than this one.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't remember too much. I've seen it once.
It's
or twice,
horrible,
but
I'd rather watch that again over this.
Yeah. So, like I said,
movie's horrible. Music is horrible.
Yeah, I rented this from.
They cut out some stuff from the original, like that one woman who had stomach problems. What was she?
Like a nanny,
yeah, something like that. Remember, she had stomach problems and hung herself.
Yeah,
totally cut.
Yeah, there was, like I said, it was either you could either go. It was a scene, not even the scene for scene remake, but some of it was, and
maybe it was. They just cut stuff.
But like I said, it's an hour and 40 minutes of your life you're not going to get back. So
I'm glad my life isn't that important.
I would avoid
I do it for you.
You do it for me or for them?
Well, I'm here because of you.
Yeah, but do you do it for them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So
save you some trouble or let you know what it's about.
Yeah, like I said, I rented this at Redbox, and it's been a couple months. I don't even.
Yeah, rent it for $1 or a quarter or free.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
You yell at me for doing that.
That is it for this review. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, bell icon so you know when we post new content. Help share to the page. It would be greatly.
I see the bell this time.
Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm now I feel like I'm getting into hiccups. If there's a movie you would like us to review, let me know in the comments.
Even if it's bad, we'll watch it.
Probably, because I think we were joking about doing a segment called BAM. Bad Amazon movies.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I think that's something that might be coming down the pike at some point, because we've come across some very bad movies on Amazon Prime, and I just spit.
I can't even get past the trailer; they're so horrible.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that one of the earlier ones that we have posted, it was only on Amazon we ever saw it. So
they look like they're filmed from their cell phone.
Yeah,
our quality here looks better than those movies.
Anyway, so if there's something you want us to review, let me know in the comments, and if we can get it, I'll let you know. If not, if I post it to the Amazon wish list and you're willing to help us out with it, that'd be awesome. I think that's it. Is that it? Oh, check out my other channel, K-Doll Games, Toys, and More for toy and game reviews.
Hopefully there'll be more stuff up. It's been like 4 months since you did anything.
I know. I'm bad. I've been slacking on both of them. It's been life. Life. So that's it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.